Okay, everybody, how you doing? If you're watching this video, you're already in the announcements. What I'd like for you to do is go from here, go over to course materials. And in course materials, a couple things. I just switched this to branding and marketing, but further down, you'll find client workout examples. I went back, dug through my file cabinet, found a manila folder full of workouts, and I brought about 30 of them to work, scan them, and put them up for your benefit. I'll bring them into class and go over them with you. But like this is Meerkat Manor. This will turn up sideways, sorry to say. Now with Meerkat Manor, the there were two different workouts, one on the left side, one on the right side. And I had these face down. And when they were face down, I went through a process with the clients to come up with which one they were going to do. It was kind of like a very randomized process, but they knew each of the they didn't know each of the workouts. They just knew that there were two workouts and the process would take them to one or the other. I'll go over that in class. But you can kind of see you have how this set up with the workouts. This is one workout over here on the left, and this is another workout over here on the right. You can kind of get an idea how I grouped them by the horizontal lines here. So if I close that out, let me get Glory off the screen. And I go back to this would be a little bit more robust. This would be about 20, there's 27 different pages, but there's more than 27. But my hope is that you look at this and you kind of get an idea of, okay, we had 9 groups, 3 exercises per group. We have 5 minutes per group, and we had 1 minute for rotation. That gives us about 6 minutes left over for chatter within the group. People talking, people complaining about how much Adrian didn't have a mother who loved him, that kind of stuff. And that's how I broke it up. That's how I broke out the workout itself. So you had these 9 different groups, and dual action pulley, Omnia was a piece of equipment. We're on the track for this one in bench press. We're in the studio for another one on the basketball court. We're on the what would be the Roman chair. And further down, got a smoking workout here. You take a look at that. Assisted pull-ups, close grip push-ups, towel one arm row, very back oriented. Incline progression, which I know I've demonstrated that to a student where we went on an incline and drop it and do 3 reps per each drop on the incline. Further down, let's go a little bit more. And an either or type setup. You can push the plyo box 25 yards and jump 3 times, or 1 minute on a step mill. So I did kind of like an either or thing for with them to kind of choose, give them a little autonomy. Gun shop in October. Tricep, tricep, tricep. That's a grinder, right? You're doing tricep with a strip set, and then you're doing dumbbell tricep extension, then you're doing close grip push-ups at the end, a multi-joint exercise. Oh, that was a good workout, let me tell you. Total Body Fitness Saturday, 10-yard gassers. So you're doing 10 yards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you're doing box jumps for 10. Then you're going back and doing your gassers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then box jumps for 10. You can get the idea how they were grouped by the horizontal line there. Excuse me. A little more of that with 3-minute step mill to warm up, medicine ball crossbody wood chop. Then we went into dips, hyperextension, etc. 300-yard shuttle, burpee touch, which that was particularly mean. So this is a 300-yard shuttle where you would sprint 50 yards, do 10 burpees, sprint back, do 10 burpees, sprint 50 yards, do 10 burpees, sprint back 50 yards and do 10 burpees till you got 6 passes, which gave you your 300 yards. And then the next circuit that we did with that, we did sprint 50 yards and do 10 touch jumps where you touch the ground and jump to the ceiling, touch the ground, jump to the ceiling, sprint 50 yards back. Oh, that was a great one. A little bit further down, sprinting a short straightaway, which is more like a 150-yard shuttle because it was a shorter distance. And then we did push-ups in between and split squats. Another grinder. We had last one for the teens. I think it was probably the last part of 2019 at that point, so it's a little bit dated, but you get the idea. I'm take this further down. Core palooza up here, side plank, oblique crunch, reverse crunch. We'll go down here. This was specifically NT/NB, no track, no burpees. I was given the marching orders for that one, and you can kind of see how that shook out for them. They probably didn't like me too much after that. Track day, a lot of work on the track. And this is something you can apply to like what we have over at Harper, where you can have stations in each of the corners. So I use this right at 2 different corners where we did stations. And then we did corner 1, corner 2, And then each corner there were different exercises, but they had to run to the other corner. So there was high intensity work just from the sprinting itself. And they had the 2 straights on the track, and then we did walking lunge to shoulder press, and that was 3 of them going down and back, 3 of them medicine ball squat to push press, down and back, etc. Further down, Groundhog Day, that was a beast. Boom. Clamshells for the glutes. Squat lunge in the basement. So you're doing squat lunge movement pattern. You're staying down in the bottom part of the movement. Then doing decline twist. So you can see you have very much leg, core on that one. Internal rotation, abduction. And that's on the Roman chair. And then you have rowing machine, more cardio oriented, and then Bosu push-ups. So you can kind of see it was like a mix and match of different things that we did there. So you can scroll through these, and I'm going to, this is always a fun one. If doing legs is wrong, I don't want to be right. So you have leg extension, leg curls, and then mountain climbers, squats. And then we did 3 by 10, meaning you would do, in essence, a set of 30, but you would do 10 of them with narrow foot position, 10 of them with wide foot position, and 10 of them with normal foot position. Oh, lovely. And then further down, hamstring curls, we did a strip set on that one. So it ended up being like heavy 2 reps, drop it. Heavy 3 reps, drop it. A little bit lighter, 3 reps, a little bit lighter, 3 reps, a little bit lighter at 4 and 5. And by there, they're pretty gassed out. So you get the idea. And you can scroll through these and kind of see some of the stuff that I did. Some of the quirky little things like I did table for 2 because we had 2 people working out together. Just stuff like that. And we'll go over these in class. All right, guys? Just some food for thought, stuff for you to work with going forward with your clients. You can kind of pull these down and take a look at them. All right, guys? Thank you so much. Bye.